Okay, this is question 6 from January 2022. As we can see, it's a vectors question. Let's jump straight into it. Part A, reading it, it says, this particle, mass 2 kilograms, comes under the action of two forces, PIQJ and 2QI plus PJ, where P and Q are constants. If the acceleration is equal to I minus J, find the value of P and Q. Okay, so this is an F equals MA question, and what we need to do first of all is to work out what F is. F will be the resultant force, so let's work that out. So the resultant force F is going to be these two forces added together. So we've got PI plus QJ, and we've got 2QI plus PJ, so let's tidy those up. That's P plus 2QI, and it's Q plus PJ. Okay, so that's my force in F equals MA. So let's write down F equals MA. So force is equal to mass, which is 2, times acceleration, which is I minus J. So in other words, F is equal to 2I minus 2J. Well, those two things are equal to each other. So P plus 2QI is equal to 2I. Now obviously we can't do that with highlighters on the answer scheme. So I'd say equating coefficients of I and J, just to tell them what I'm doing, which means that I get P plus 2Q for the I's is equal to 2, and I get Q plus P for the J's is equal to minus 2. Well, even on a video, I'm not going to go through and do that. You work that out. It works out to be Q equals 4 and P equals minus 6. Okay, so first part of our answer done. Then says for part B, find the size of the angle between the direction of the acceleration and the vector J. So we've seen ones like this before. Let's just draw out a very basic diagram that I've got the vector J, I know is going in that direction, and the acceleration was I minus J. So I minus J is going to look like that. I minus J, and we're going to have alpha being that angle there, but we actually want all of that angle there, which will be 90 plus alpha. Now I can see it's 45 degrees because it's I and J, just 1 and 1, but let's just work it out. Tan alpha would work out to be 1 over 1, so alpha would work out to be equal to 45 degrees. So angle needed equals 90 plus 45 equals 135 degrees there. Okay, part C. It says, what we've got, at time t equals 0, velocity is equal to 3I minus 4j, so that's u. At t equals t seconds, p is moving in the direction of the vector 11I minus 13j, find the value of t. Okay, so we've got a SUVAT question. We've got u is equal to 3I minus 4j. We've got a is equal to I minus j. I'm trying to work out what v is, and we've got t being equal to t. So if I do v equals u plus at, I'm going to get that v works out to be equal to 3I minus 4j plus I minus j all times by t, just like last time. Let's tidy that up. So I'm going to get, what's that, 3 plus t I minus 4 minus, so it's up to you how you want to do this. You can do minus 4 plus t j like that, or you could have left it as plus minus 4 minus t. It doesn't matter which way around we're doing it. And then the key with this one, go back to the question, is it tells me that this is moving in the direction 11i minus 13j. So if it's moving in the direction 11i minus 13j, it means it's parallel to 11i minus 13j. Now in class we did some slightly easier ones than this. We did the one where we had something being parallel to something like I plus 3j, and I then said to you, this number is always 3 times as big as this number. Well, when we're working out that with these ones, what we can say is that this number is always minus 13 over 11 times bigger than this number. That gets a bit complicated. So an easier way of saying it is to look at the ratios and to say, if we do minus 13 over 11, this divided by this is going to be the same as this divided by this. So it's going to be the same as minus 4 plus t divided by 3 plus t. You might need to go back and have another look at that. It's exactly the same idea as the thing that I did in class there, but just something that you would do when it wasn't quite so straightforward. If it was, as I say, I and 2j, then it's easy just to say this one's double the other one. But with coefficients for both of those, this is probably an easier way of looking at it. The minuses can cancel, well, everything can cancel, just multiply it all out. We get 13 times 3 plus t is going to be equal to 11 times 4 plus t. The two minuses just cancel out. Again, I'm not going to bother doing that. You can do that for yourselves. And it works out that t works out to be equal to 5 over 2. A really important question. Hopefully all of that makes sense to you for vectors.